What is up, guys and girls? Welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everyone.
Those of you familiar with this version of the show know we don't like to mince words here, so with that in mind, Rick, what are we doing today, buddy?
Steven Universe Season 5, Episode 13, Your Mother and Mine. 3, 2, 1, and go.
I was very mildly distracted while doing that intro because there's a bastard of a moth flying around my window. And I don't know how it got in because I've got bug-proof netting up.
Yeah. As if it works.
I mean, it does for the most part. Usually there's like wasps and shit during the summer.
Sure.
Apparently, fucking moths just find a way in. Oh, right, okay, so we're picking up right where we left off last time then, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
It's an understatement, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, my days.
He just comes out with a sandwich.
Oh, so it's been a couple of days at least, because, yeah.
Yeah. Only super fast when it works. Sounds like my internet.
Oh. Didn't it get fixed when you changed provider? No joke, that sub does look tasty.
It does.
It's only lettuce, fucking pepperoni, and probably cheese, but... Oh, god damn it. I'm glad Lars doesn't snap at her, at least.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
That must be so fucking jarring, right? What the fuck?
Yup, people coming in and out of your hair.
It looks like, Dewey's kid.
Oh, it's Garnet.
Oh. Oh my god, her eyes are adorable.
Looks so cute when she's putting her eyes up.
Oh, right, yeah, she loves fusions.
She does.
Ugh.
Yeah, they all think she's taking the piss is the issue.
That's a shame, but at least us as viewers know she's being earnest. Ha!
That's the one time that she's useful.
It was actually quite a heartwarming moment.
Yeah.
Oh, the legendary raw criminal.
Yes.
It's amazing how horror stories can quickly spread. Something the legendary Spartacus used to his advantage.
Yes. Of which I'm Spartacus became the big meme.
Yeah. But that wasn't even a prediction, she's just fucking slow. That is such a cool design, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Just in case you've not been watching, have another flashback.
Yeah. That is a pretty interesting way of representing colonisation, isn't it?
Yeah. That each individual leader gets their own colonies.
It's an interesting storybook version of giving us a Cliff Notes version of this story, isn't it?
Man, she looks so thick in the in the flashbacks in this art style.
I've been playing a lot of Civ, so this is kind of how I try to be in Civ until someone pisses me off.
Yeah.
Except for the love. Could you imagine if they added a romance mechanic into Civ?
I mean, isn't that just Crusader Kings?
No, that's got nothing to do with romance. That's all political.
Oh, yeah. Political weddings, and then you have to kill your own child before they kill you during your own playthrough. It's come to my attention that you're being a bitch.
It's an interesting concept, villainizing yourself in order to help your rebellion, right?
Yeah. Although we find out that it was just because she was sick of being boss. So she faked. It was more she was faking her death rather than doing it for the rebellion.
Right. Okay.
Because it seemed to be that she just wanted to bum around with Pearl.
And apparently Greg, eventually.
Oh, eventually.
I say eventually. Like, it feels like thousands of years, doesn't it?
Yeah. If you're to believe Garnet here, then she'd fallen in love with a human already before this.
Mm.
Just, not had a child.
I do like this simplistic art style for this story.
It's good, isn't it?
I do miss Garlet's bubblegum outfit.
Yeah.
But I do like
Before
the fact that it becomes
she
less chaotic as this fusion becomes more stable and their relationship therefore grows.
Yes. Because we see her fuse twice before she even joins the gems. Like the first one by accident, the second one for for Euphoria.
I do like how Rose in the flashback uses Steven's weapons. Well, Stevoni's, but...
I mean, it's the other way around.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Fucking pedantic bullshit.
Yeah, she uses her own weapons, which Stevoni inherits.
Yeah. Yeah. Some bullshit. So White's the only one we've not seen, right?
Yes.
Something, this looks remarkably similar to Fate.
Yeah. Yeah, Garnet with her eyes off. I mean, with glasses off.
It's one of those where I think I brought it up before. The world as a whole is rather fortunate that the quote-unquote good guys won both world wars.
Yeah.
A lot of times that is not the reality. Rebellions usually get stamped out.
Mm-hmm. Especially slave rebellions.
Yeah, like fuck me. I think the closest slave rebellion, at least in ancient times, that nearly worked, was again the Spartacus ones. And hey, the fact that they happened and they got so close to threatening Rome, so many rules got brought in about slavery, and most of them being like, you can't have more than X amount of slaves, for they may revolt and kill us all. Hey, Garnet, is it weird that I'm basically a necromancer?
I mean, he's been a necromancer since season 1.
Okay, but like, I'm really surprised how easily he got over that fact.
Yeah, he's just like... I think he's more focused on the fact that Lars is alive again rather than the fact that he was dead.
Yeah, but he's got no heartbeat.
No. And he's pink. Thankfully, Pepperidasher's done the right thing for once.
Okay, we have a friend who would probably hate this character based on how slow they talk.
Yep.
I still can't believe that shit. Looks so much like Space Dandy in that shot.
Man, Lars has taken so much better to being a space pirate than he ever did to being a donut boy.
Well, to be fair, like, it's all about motivation. How motivated are you when you think you're going to spend the rest of your life in a donut shack?
Like the number of people who get the chance to become a space pirate. 0?
Yeah, it's certainly a no number. That being said, the episode's now over, and I have to ask what you think, or thought.
For us, it wasn't that impactful because we basically knew all this already. But it's nice seeing other characters' reactions to things that we already know. How about you? What do you think?
Yeah, it was a good episode. I liked the stylistic choice for the flashback, because it's a flashback that we've basically seen about 7 times by now. But it's always nice when they get a bit more experimental with it. It was also pleasant to see that, based on the fact that Homeworld is such a shithole for unusual and different gems, which the off-colors are, they were immediately like, yeah, I decide to now believe this story, because it gives us hope.
Yes.
It's very believable. That being said, we need to do our usual wind down, don't we, Rick? And to do that, I need to know what your favourite moment was.
So as much as I'm tempted to say the whole flashback, the actual single favourite moment is when Garnet popped out as Mini Steven, shifted into Garnet and her glasses were wrong. So she just put them back up looking really cute with all three eyes like on display.
That was rather adorable.
It was. So yeah, it's 3 eyes Garnet at the beginning. How about you? What's your favourite moment?
My favourite moment was literally straight after that, where she started basically complimenting all the gems. And while all the gems at first got all bashful and embarrassed because they thought they were getting insulted, it was just genuinely nice. Because, like, come on, never having a compliment and then suddenly all being bombarded by genuine niceness, you know? Even if it was a bit of dirty talk with Garnet being like, I want to know how this happened between the Pearl and the Ruby.
Yep. I like the idea that, yeah, she could technically have that back at home, but obviously Ruby and Sapphire are super in love and wouldn't want to fuse with anyone else without both of them being there.
Rick, it's time for that all-important moment. Who is your MVP?
Oh, it's got to be Garnet. Like, she was basically driving the episode. If we were doing it outside of characters, it would go to Estelle, but yeah, it's going to be Garnet. How about you? Who's your MVP this time?
I agree with you. It's absolutely Garnet. Whether it be just by the fact that she's giving so much exposition to these newly found friends, or just the fact that she got really pumped up at the end, and I kind of dug it.
Yeah, like you say, her fangirling over the other fusions and the off-colors in general was cute. She carried the episode's narrative by telling the story, and just, yeah, double Garnet.
Yeah. Funny enough, she's actually in contendership to win our overall award for all the seasons we've watched, and this is just edging her closer, but we'll keep an eye on that as the season progresses. That being said, we've reached the end of our episode for today, and join us next week where we continue with the next one.
Yeah, see you later.